Good evening, travellers. This is episode 14 of the Line Travellers podcast. Late night sessions. I think the third late night sessions.
Third late night sessions.
We're back, ready to roll, and hopefully get some calls. I think we've got maybe someone lined up. We associates or friends.
We are hoping for a bloke to call in. He's probably he's been on our hit list for quite some time, probably a couple of weeks now. Yes. And we hope we get a call off him tonight because his rants are just out of this world.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And he does call odd hours, but he's keen. So, yeah, looking forward to this traveller and what he has to say.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. How you been, Peacock?
Yeah, good, Lixie boy. What's been happening with you? I want to hear about you first, and then I'll tell you what I've been doing. About
me?
Yeah.
Well, as always, old Licks working. Long hours, 8-hour days. Fucking killing me. Been around the photocopier a few times this week.
Yep.
Trying to do some paper jams.
Yep.
Ink shortages. Yep. I'm not about it, but
man,
anyway, I'm about hard labour.
You got to do the lucky work occasionally. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're my lucky brother. I'm telling you. But I'll just say it. We've just seen Congress. I'll bring it up because I love bringing up UAPs. I love bringing up UFOs.
Yep.
So Congress has had a historical meeting with a few witnesses. And
that only happened yesterday, yes?
A couple of days ago,
yep.
So I don't know where you have been. But a couple of days ago, yeah. So to bring to light, so we've talked about it, the old mate before, David Grush, whatever the fuck his name is.
Yep.
He's gone back to the witness stand in Congress to record it, for whatever reason. And they also had a closed session afterwards.
Man, don't you hate the closed sessions?
Yes. What the fuck? Look, aliens are there.
They are.
I'm going to tell you right now.
They are.
Whatever they are, interdimensional us, who knows? Man,
there's more evidence to support the alien conspiracy than there is to debunk it realistically.
Oh, it's true. Like we're seeing footage. Did we have a message there?
All right, and we're back. Sorry about that. We just had some minor technical difficulties. So you're talking about David Grush. David Grush has been brought to the stand again, yes? Yeah, so David Grush, if you don't know who he is, he's a 14-year veteran in the Air Force. He was an intelligent member of whatever the fuck the US have, whatever it is. But he was introduced into the UAP kind of side of things, right? Yep.
And he's become a whistleblower, as we all do. And so he's just gone back to Congress just to give him some more information on the record and that. Kind of rehashed certain things. Also noted, but when they bring up certain things, they asked him about, say, like bodies or craft or has he seen them or whatever.
Yep.
He didn't confirm or deny these allegations, but he said he will tell them in a closed meeting afterwards about this.
Doesn't that confirm it?
100%, man. That's exactly what I fucking thought. Because if he's saying, they're like, so these non-human intelligence, have we got bodies of them? And he's like, well, people crash, man. Like
they do.
We're all not good drivers. These things or whatever they are, have crashed, and they asked about, do they have bodies? Do they have the craft? And he said, look, I can't say it in a public setting because of whatever reason, but afterwards I can tell you exactly these details. Which to me, believe it's there.
As I said to you when we were discussing this round table downstairs afterwards, it's like if you were out on a buck show and you came home covered in glitter and reeking of perfume and you had wet hair and your missus was like, did you cheat on me tonight? You're like, look, I cannot disclose this information right now, but I will in the future.
Yes.
That says yes.
Yeah, but behind closed doors, I can discuss these allegations. I cannot confirm or deny this in a public setting. Yet, when we're behind a closed door,
we can talk about it then.
We'll talk 100% you've done it.
Yeah,
so,
100, man. 100.
I think that confirm or deny was a famous CIA quote back in the day where they realised that if they made this word up, well, not made up, but if they say, the CIA or is... was the CIA, did they have something to do with JFK? And they'd say, I cannot confirm or deny this.
Man... When you look into the John F. Kennedy assassination, they 110% had something to do with it, hey? And was it Lee Harvey Oswald that apparently shot him?
Yeah, and then was killed afterwards.
Yes, that was killed.
By some lunatic.
Yeah. In the press conference, remember that? They were like, fucking...
Yes, they shot the man. So the guy who shot him then also went to prison. And surprisingly, when he was in prison, he went insane and died.
It happens. You hate to see it. You hate to see it.
Psyop missions going on. And this UAP shit coming out, it's just going to get more and more and more. I know you always discuss Project Bluebeam or Blue whatever.
Blue Book.
Look, I don't think it's distraction, to be honest. Do you think it's still a distraction for the government? Because
I honestly think at this point in time, they are drip feeding the general public, because we've talked about this a million times. Remember when the flu riddled the world and everyone panic bought toilet paper? I think they're slowly drip feeding this stuff in, so there isn't mass hysteria.
Yeah, well, true. Well, if they, like, I don't know. Obviously, because people are going to distort it, the media's going to distort it and not release information. But so we've been in possession. I'm going to say this right now. Since probably the early 1930s of craft.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we have.
Potential that he did go,
Not you and I, but...
What do you mean by that?
Not you and I don't have possession of a craft. If we did, though.
Potentially.
If we did.
If I did, dear God, the world would be a different place. A totally different place. But, so this is coming out. They had 3 witnesses. I think it was Commander Fravor and some other pin. Mm-hmm. And Commander Fravor was the famous 2004 Tic Tac video on his instrument panel.
The US Navy took that, yes?
Yeah, it's in our outro photo. So that Tic Tac apparently was 40 feet in length and in the shape of a
cylindrical thing that was capped in, much like a Tic Tac.
Yeah, imagine a giant Tic Tac 40 feet wide, looks like a propane tank, flying without producing manoeuvres that they could not defy.
Had no propulsion.
Yeah, no propulsion as well.
Yep.
And out manoeuvring it. They also did say that they're like, so if they were armed, could you stop these craft? And he said, no way in hell.
Yeah,
there's nothing that we have now
scary,
that could do anything.
That is fucking scary, hey.
So obviously they're not attacking us. There also was talk of they could be interdimensional from a fourth dimension world or reality.
Well, man, do you think they are possibly, because a lot of people have been saying this, do you think they are us in the future putting us through some sort of simulation? You know what I mean?
Well, it's possible because that technology, they some people reckon it's 50,000 years in front of us.
50,000 years?
Yeah, if they're traversing space-time continuum.
Yeah.
Or whatever, they're obviously... There's also talk, he did say some kind of theory, I'm not sure the name, I'll butcher it, but where, say, if there's a two-dimensional plane and then a third-dimensional object goes on it, it does cast shadows.
Yep.
But the two-dimensional could not see the third object. They could see a shadow potentially being cast over it, which could be happening.
Absolutely, man. Well, man, when I looked up about how they sort of traverse space and time and stuff like that, the most sort of easiest way to understand was, it was like, here's your craft, and this dude just folded a piece of paper. So this is the universe.
Yeah.
Folded a piece of paper, put the hole through, and that's where the craft goes through. I thought that was pretty fucking compelling and an easy way to sort of understanding to.
And easy for us simpletons and NPCs out there.
Absolutely, man. The NPCs aren't watching this.
But look, the fuel price, it's up there. I'm worried. The cost of living's up there.
It is.
The rates are going up.
Who
gives a fuck about aliens? As they said, what's the famous, not a famous joke, but something about someone's stepmom about an alien? She could be an alien. They go, aliens? Oh, I think my fucking stepmother is.
Yes. I told you about this when I was at work, and I was watching the first David Grouch conference.
Yeah.
And at work, and my boss was like, "Oh, what are you doing?" Because I had the machines going, so you can sort of do what you want. And I was like, "Man, they're declassifying heaps of alien information at the moment." He's like, "Oh, I think my mother-in-law's an alien."
You're like, yes.
But then this is probably the biggest information to happen in human fucking history. Government organizations are saying these things exist.
Yes, and it's been hidden. So these people, they're trying to get to the point of it. Is there? So they also believe, or this man has attested to, that there could be companies out there, say Boeing or whatever, who have this spacecraft. They've re-engineered it, reverse engineered it.
Yes.
Also, there is another kind of government, because apparently, I think in the last 6 years that the Congress has audited the Pentagon, there's been billions of dollars gone missing.
Trillions.
Well,
trillions of dollars.
Me and you, as fucking normies, when we do our tax return, we get one thing wrong.
I mean, they're coming down on you, bro. They're coming down on you like
what
a
is
ton
this?
of shit.
Man. What the fuck is this? Expense. I don't know. It's something to do with a business expense.
Well, I think that's a lot of thing that happened during the Congress meeting just recently. They're like, where are these trillions of dollars going to black ops things? And like a lot of people hadn't heard about this before. But as you and I have been listening to our boy Trap Daddy, Stephen Greer, baby.
Oh, God. Let's not bring that up. Let's bring it up, actually.
Yes. If anyone wants to check out his red carpet thing of his new thing, Fred Durst is there.
Watch it then.
I thought that was pretty dope.
Fred Durst is there. Baby Blue Eyes.
Yeah, they've been talking about missing $1 trillion for fucking decades, and now it's only just starting to come up. Man, I think like the leaks in the ship are starting to show, man. Yeah, I think they are.
Exactly. Like, you see these people who probably were ostracized and outcast saying, there's a fucking shadow government. Mm-hmm. There's all this thing. And slowly as it comes out, these people are right.
They are. Man,
these people are right.
You look at David Icke talk about certain fucking things. No, sort of.
Oh, heroin.
In 2007. And he said there's going to be a virus come out and will actually be the greatest pandemic. He said that in 2007. Everyone, it's very hard to find this fucking video now. Go to duckduckgo.com. It's very hard to find this fucking video now. But in 2007, he was talking about it, man. Everyone laughed at him.
That's our main man, Alex Jones, aka Frogs Are Gay. He also said 2009, maybe got the information to die back, saying that they will have a tyranny of a medical vaccination tyranny. But anyway, enough of that, because we could go on for hours about that.
Weeks.
You know? And look, I forgive some people, not everyone. But, so all this stuff coming out as they change the name, UAPs, UFOs and shit. You know, apparently we're in contact with several factions.
Yes. Do you know much about those factions?
No, all I've been briefed on in my own research is that there is several factions. The main context is the 1930s. Mm-hmm. And I think a man who was in the Bob Lazar era, I'm not sure of the gentleman's name, but I think it was around Roswell.
Yep.
So probably after Bob Lazar.
Yep.
Not before that, sorry.
Yep.
He said they had an alien called Abe.
Oh, I have heard about that. Yes, I have heard about that. Yes, I have heard about it. Wasn't that the last survivor of the Roswell crash?
Yeah, and I think he died.
He lived for, I think, fucking 7 years and eventually died in captivity.
In a cage.
Yeah, probably. With, like, fucking picking like, soul. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like...
God, humans.
Yes, we truly are. Man, I hope we never become an intergalactic species, man.
When you think about it, like, if the factions or races out there, whatever, high intelligence, and 50,000 years, millions of years in front of us... It's just like us looking at an ant nest and not caring what they do. Isn't that something we discussed?
The way I see it, man, if aliens flew past Earth, man, they'd lock their windows. They would lock their fucking windows,
man. Who gives a fuck about these pins, man? Who fucking cares? You can't be too worried about the next football game.
Yeah, pretty much. So, man, what else been happening?
Not much. I think we discussed the Dogman.
We have discussed the Dogman, but that came up
what was it about?
When we briefly didn't record our fucking things. We were too off our fucking heads.
It doesn't matter.
All right. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So recently in sort of Colorado, Utah, stuff like that, where Bigfoot sightings used to happen, especially in places, I talk about this all the time, especially in places with different magnetic polarity. Now people are more fucking seeing Dogman. Dogman is a bipedal dog. So it stands on two legs, standing about 11 foot high, and they are seeing that more than they're seeing Bigfoot. I don't know if there's any sort of significance to that, but I think it's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, well, I had a brief look at the Dogman. I think there was one in Michigan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the most famous one.
Yeah, been reported since the 1800s or 1880s.
Yep.
As you said, standing on two legs, maybe a human body with a dog head.
Yep, pretty much.
So it's been seen all the way up to the, as I said, present day. 6 years. I think there was a gentleman... he was going to shoot it, but decided he had a camera on him, so he took a photo. I think I'll get the photo up here. It's disturbing.
Well, man,
have you seen that photo?
I haven't actually.
I'll get up. It's like a blurry photo, but you know.
Yeah, they always are like blurry.
If a Dogman is coming for you, you're either gonna he's gonna shoot it, and you know what? I'm gonna get my camera out. He's like, holy fuck.
Well, man,
you're not going to take a perfect photo,
bro. It's like when people go, all the fucking Sasquatch fucking videos are all shaky. Man, if you saw an 11-foot bipedal fucking ape that isn't supposed to exist, and you're just filming it, man, I would be peeking.
100%. He's doing his fucking thing through the bush, whatever he's doing, man. Look, and you're just there going, what the fuck, trying to get your camera up and that, and everyone's like, oh, it's just shaky fucking.
Oh, we got a call here.
Got a call.
Welcome to the Line Trails, the Peanut Capital King. How are you, brother?
Hey, not too bad at all tonight. I'm staying nice and sweaty. How's yourself?
We're always staying sweaty. How you been, bro? Thank you very much for the voicemail you left. What was it, last week? It was fantastic.
Oh, yeah, last week, last month, last year. I don't know, man. Time's relative.
It is.
I've always said
I've always said that. So what do you got for us tonight, my friend?
Well, I've got a couple of tales. I thought I'd just I'd shoot a couple of. I'll do a little sneak peek at one or two or three, and we'll see what takes your interest.
Absolutely.
So, all right. Well, number one would have to be with the Kingaroy airfield back in the 2000s. Was used by the military to research, produce, and test. Let's say aircraft or aeronautical things which were not destined for the public eye.
Okay, so back then were we talking about drones or something like that?
Yeah, it started with drones, yes, but then we're talking larger, not your little spy drones. I'm talking something about the size of about 6 VN Commodores put together.
It's true. Righto.
Yeah, or an XF station wagon. Take your pick.
I like that. I like that.
That one that also ties into old Sir Joe Bjelke-Petersen, corrupt politician from our area. But now another one was the storm drains underneath the Memorial Park.
Now, I'm just going to stop you right there. We received your first voicemail a couple of weeks ago regarding this, and this is probably our biggest interest. We would love to hear about this.
100%.
Oh, excellent! Because I actually have personal experience exploring these drains, and these stories go back from my older brothers, younger brothers. I think it's intergenerational. So,
yeah. Give us a lowdown.
All right, so. It's one of the biggest parks in Kingaroy. It's pretty much split down the middle by a big concrete gully.
Yep.
So when it rains and everything, the water's got somewhere to go. One half of the park is all your playground equipment and toilets and all that. The other half is empty. Go play on the fields and whatnot.
Yep.
Now, down in this gully, there's storm drain openings that have to be 3-4 foot around.
Yep.
Even as a young lad, you still had to crouch over. Get on your skateboard and crouch in there and go exploring, even though your parents were like, don't go in the fucking drains. So, of course, you go in the fucking drains.
Absolutely.
Definitely needed the light because after the first 10 meters or so, there was just no light at all. And we quickly found out that using open flame was not a good idea.
Why is that? The methane buildup, perhaps?
Yeah, perhaps stuff like that. And, using torches, like bits of rag dipped in Kero, doing the old style flaming torches. Yeah. No ventilation down there.
Yeah, righto. Yep.
Yeah, it's a good way to choke and cough. And,
So what did you discover in these drains as a young lad?
Well, after the first 50 meters going straight, you come into a square room. This is usually the ones where the manholes are. So you'd be underneath the road or or on there. And from each of those rooms, there was another 1 or 2 pipes that would go across. And you can explore them. You can find yourself underneath, most of the town.
Absolutely.
And lots of fun.
Yep.
But as you go in, you'd find signs of teenagers and whatever,
a bit of graffiti, stuff like that.
Graffiti, old orchie bottle bongs,
A bit of hose.
Bottles of passion pop. All the good stuff, getting into trouble underground. But we found the further we went, though, the really funny thing was the first thing we noticed was the trash that was getting left. You stopped getting your old breaker bottle billies and all that.
Yeah.
And you start getting cigar tubes and half full bottles of bubbly.
Full bottles of bubbly. It's not really something a teenager would fucking drink, really.
No, we got excited the first time. It's like, shit, yeah, fucking half a cigar and some fucking mysterious alcohol. That's expensive. We'll have some of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's only after experiencing it the first couple of times, it's like, well, no one who crawls in these bloody tunnels. We're not bringing cigars and $80 bottles of fucking shampoos. And all that.
Yeah.
So, a bit odd.
Yeah, right.
More explorations. One or two rooms you'd have to send the skinny bugger through the tubes because no one else could get through.
Yep.
There was one door. Now, we would have been close to we'll call it the bank district, where most of the banks are located.
Yeah, okay.
And there was one door there.
Yeah.
That did not have, these weren't council locks. These weren't bars. It was a nice riveted door.
Yep.
Sounded thick as hell.
Yeah.
And it had like a lockwood, the deadbolts.
Oh, yeah, I remember those.
A couple of them there.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, most of the other ones, it was just those slidey bolts.
So this is coming up. This is coming up from the sewage drain too, up to the bank.
Yeah, from the there was no sewage. The sewage was low.
Oh yeah.
This was the stormwater from the gutters and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we found this door and we couldn't get into it. We're banging on it and trying to pry it open. This is over a couple of years. We couldn't make a dent in the bloody thing. But I don't know. It just made me wonder, what's at the end of these tunnels?
So
what's on the other side of that door?
Yeah. So
why?
Well,
sorry, mate.
This is my only question for you, Peanut Capital King. Do you think a fully grown adult could have squeezed through there and sort of hung out down there, or it was just that tight?
Not from the way we were going. We're 13, 14, still a bunch of skinny fuckers.
Yeah. That's when your metabolism hasn't caught up to you yet.
Yeah. So I was thinking, who the else is going to be bringing down fucking expensive cigars and?
Well, that's true. Especially if you're looking at so what what year would you say this was at?
First started exploring around 1994, stopped around 2004.
In 1994, man, an $80 bottle of champagne, bro. Who the fuck could afford that? You know what I mean?
People who work at the bank. Speculation. Pure fucking speculation.
Man, due to our audience guidelines at the moment, yes, it is complete fucking speculation. But man, that is it is an extremely interesting story. You also had, I believe, one more topic to give us. Something a bit fucking spun out. You've talked about the airport. You've talked about the proposed. I don't know how I'll put it. How would we put it? The stormwater drains where something bad happens.
Sex ring.
Yeah.
The sex dungeon.
Oh no. Sorry. That was another thing you left us a voicemail about. You claimed they've been splicing Afghani opium poppies with peanuts.
Not me. The PCA.
Yeah, righto.
PCA.
Yeah. So the peanut company of Australia. The lifeblood of Kingaroy.
Yeah.
They're responsible for most of the peanuts that go into peanut butter and your roasted peanuts and your beer nuts and all that.
Yeah.
All right. So, around the year 2000, they spent a shit ton of money on a state-of-the-art chemical and genetic engineering fucking development lab.
And this is out in the middle of nowhere too.
Yeah, it's about 2.5 hour drive from Brisbane out in the sticks. So,
yeah.
Now, Kingaroy peanuts, mixing them, they're splicing them with poppies.
Mm-hmm. Is there a poppy field out there?
No, but here's the thing. Yeah. They were importing peanuts from Afghanistan for a while until War of Terror. Mm-hmm. And then they had to change to the Chinese, right?
Yep, which do the exact same fucking thing.
There we go. Now, Kingaroy, man, you come here, you visit here, you don't even have to eat the peanuts. You spend a day here, you leave, and you start getting the bads.
Really?
It's like, ooh, I don't know what it is about that place, but I've got to go back.
Really? So you start getting the sickness, a bit of the old train spotting sort of feel.
Well, I imagine so.
Yeah.
Yes. But what they're doing is they're processing it through the food, and then when they're processing the peanuts, the dust that comes out. So this whole town is breathing in opiate-laced peanut dust.
Have you been affected yourself with this?
Well, here's the beautiful thing. I drink a tremendous amount of alcohol.
Beautiful.
So
don't we all?
My body is used to depressants on the central nervous system.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I have drunk myself immune, if you will.
Fantastic. I've also talked about this in previous episodes about getting a fluoride filter on your water. I'm telling you, if you get a fluoride filter, you can get them for about fucking $60 down at Bunnings. If you spend 3 days drinking unfluorinated water, you will feel like a fucking new man. A new man, I'm telling you.
I'm using a carbon system at the moment, but yeah, a fluoride filter.
Yeah, nice.
How would that help with opium, fluoride?
Well, I guess it could decalcify your pineal gland.
Yeah, the pineal gland.
There we go.
I bring this up, the pineal gland, before, and Peacock laughed at me. But
man, look, the Peanut Capital King, we've really appreciated your voicemail and your call tonight, man. We're going to send you a thing on Facebook, get your address, man. We're going to send you a Line Travelers shirt if you're okay with that.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, if you got one for fat bastards, though.
Of course, I'm a girthy man myself. So.
Yeah. Big Lixie boy usually takes about a 2XL. 4XL, do you? Or 2?
No, sometimes 2XL. 2XL is pretty good.
So what size are you looking at, bro?
Fat as fuck.
All right, so man, we'll send you out a 4XL, man. I'll contact you on fucking Facebook and we'll fucking sort that out. You got another question for him, Lixie?
Was it... You're the gentleman about the buoy monster?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Same dude, man.
Yeah.
Man, he's been
I love that. The voicemail about the buoy monster, man.
Yeah.
It's fucking expanded my mind.
I'll tell you what, though, the tunnel one, if that's a bit more interesting, I can dig up some photos, do a little more research.
Yes,
and,
absolutely.
I'll leave a mail. And
absolutely, I would really appreciate
that
that because we do like putting up, especially with our calls and that. Any more information, we love putting up for the audience to, go through because the more the better. Because we need to get this out there. That's what I said. We're like this,
absolutely, man.
100%. Yeah, fucking oath.
Well, man, thank you very fucking much again for your input into this, man. We really appreciate it, man. We're gonna get in contact with you on Facebook, send you out a fucking shirt, some stickers, fucking man, maybe even a bowl of champagne.
Or if you're ever in Newcastle, if you ever come to Newcastle, we'd love you here.
Well, I do travel.
Straight up, bro.
Licks, Peacock, fucking A. Stay sweaty, motherfuckers.
Stay sweaty, brother.
Stay sweaty, brother. Thank you for the call, brother. Have a good night. Thank you, Peanut Capital King, again.
Man, he is an absolute champion, that dude.
I love it.
He's an absolute champion.
I do. Thank you very much for that, and I must apologise. I had to piss.
Yeah.
And there's no disrespect to the Peanut Capital King. I know he's watching this. I was sweaty. He would understand this.
Man, he's an absolute champion, man. We're going to send him out a fucking shirt. Man.
The Line Traveller shirts, shirts. And they fit all men of sizes.
They do.
As we said. And
we go from XS to XXXXL.
Oh, 100%,
we do it all, bro.
We fit the trucks out there. So, but yeah, fucking. Hopefully we get some photos of this because I want to bring it to the fellow travellers out there. It's more information.
Man, he's probably the most interesting call that we've had, especially with voicemails too. He also claims he has plaster castings and photographs of the buoy monster's foot. Oh.
And we do have the voicemail and your take on that too. So watch that. It's a fucking great episode.
Yeah.
From our friend.
Yep.
And this is getting deep, and this is what we like.
Absolutely.
We want to see these fascinating stories, as they want to call them, and have people's input and the people on the ground out there who've seen this.
Man, we're here to listen to you. We're here to listen to you.
Boring.
You know what I mean? We're just a platform for you to speak through us.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. Thank you very much for that call.
And man, I'm just going to have a brief break.
Oh, we'll have a break.
Stay sweaty. Good evening and welcome to the Line Travellers. Who do we have here?
Hey, buddy, how you doing? It's your bros, mate.
Hey, mate, how are you?
All right, I thought whilst I had the girl with me, my fellow partner in conspiracy crime,
that
I'd give you a ring and you can pick a subject and we'll see if we can have a mass debate over it, eh?
Oh, here we go. Yeah. So, man, recently have you heard that 1 in 3 doses of the jab are considered toxic?
I've also heard the other way around. It's also that
one's a placebo.
Yeah, one's a placebo, and if you can check the right right section of the barcode, that's how you can tell.
But man, realistically, sort of 1 in 3. Like if they said, take one of these glasses of water and one of them is going to fucking kill you, you're going to fucking kill it. You're going to fucking drink it. You know what I mean?
No. Well, that's why we didn't take the Kool-Aid, mate.
No, neither did we, man. Neither did we. What are you guys up to this evening?
I just got back from hanging out with some of the boys I grew up with, and we're eating pastizzis and ice cream. So I thought I'd give you a ring.
Yeah, why not? Well, we have been conversing for quite some time now, so it's good that you gave us a ring. So, man, have you seen how the World Health Organization has come out and they're nearly going to ban the Pfizer shot?
No, I didn't see that one. Just do tell.
Man, it's only a basic way, man. It's only a basic way. So I'm pretty sure they've already banned Moderna.
Yeah.
And what was the fucking other one we had in Australia?
AstraZeneca.
They're already banned. And Pfizer is a bee's dick away from getting fucking banned, eh?
Well, you wouldn't think that they'd be banning anything, would you?
No, exactly right. Because they're all about it when they were saying, you must get it. Get it.
Yeah. But not only that, because I go down. Obviously, I don't know how. Obviously, you guys go down rabbit holes, but
always.
We get down a few of them, especially when you see the treaty that's going on and everything over there at the moment.
Yeah.
And I watch a lot of people talking about that. We were just about to before we called you. I said, what about that interview between Tucker Carlson and Russell Brand that's just gone down?
Oh man, Russell Brand speaks the fucking truth, especially about our boy Klaus Schwab.
Oh yeah.
The WEF.
See, I know a guy who used to do a little bit of what do you call it, cybersecurity. Pretty well ranked in his time, and he sold his business and everything like that, a little while ago.
Yeah.
But in the height of the scam, he still owned it. And I asked him about one thing. I said, "Do you know what Cyber Polygon is?" No. I said, "How can you be as clearanced as you are and not be worded up on that shit?" And did you even know who? I showed him who he is. You should see how converted he is now.
Yeah.
He's so converted. He goes, "Oh my God!" He sends me these little things. He goes, "You seen that? You seen that?"
Yeah. Well, I suppose when you open the fucking door, man, to release all this new information in, you finally get woken up. You're like, holy fucking shit.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, when I originally, the adjacent friend that you and I have, but it's great the companies and everything that we work with. The guy was pretty staunch with it. See,
yeah.
So, but he's even. You should see his face when we start to. There are some guys in there that still don't believe that, that they can program money and everything. And I said, so we've got to try and convince this bloke. He's the last one of them who believe that you can program money and you can switch money off.
Fucking oath you can. That's why they want CDCs.
Yeah, he doesn't understand all that. He's still, he's one of the, he's a hillbilly.
Yeah.
All that type of stuff can really. But I said, my girl's a hillbilly, mate, and she even knows the right things are.
Mate, we get fucking CDCs. We're getting fucking locked out of our fucking money if we don't spend it in our fucking 15-minute city. And then that is a fucking absolute fucking thing that could happen within the next 5 years. Easily.
Yeah, I've been watching a few things. The guy there was like a Pakistani guy, and he actually said, he goes, "It's all in my book on the things you can do with CBDCs and all that type of stuff." But I remember the big fat guy, the big fat Mexican or Puerto Rican or wherever he is, sitting on there, where you spend the $100 bill, the 100 peso dollar bill,
Yeah.
But it's program. $100 bill, the CBDC, we know where you spend it, we can turn it off, all this shit is carrying on with something myself. The only thing he needs to turn off is the fucking fridge and get on the fucking bed. He's a fat motherfucker. He looked like a giant tomato.
Realistically, you've only got to look how China's going right now. They've got 15-minute cities there, and fucking as soon as electric cars come in, you can only drive a certain amount of kilometres outside your fucking 15-minute city, and your CDCs will expire if you don't spend them or not.
Yeah, well, I remember the first time. Like I remember that because as you're right, they had the first block, and I think one old mate went there. I'm trying to think. I think it was the bloke from the Dark Horse podcast. He went on there and spoke about the fact that they're going to expire. They have an expiry date on the.
Yeah, so you can't save money.
No, there's no save. You can't be richer than the government or anybody.
Exactly. Whatever class you were born into, you are stuck there until the day you fucking die, unless your children marry into wealth. That's about how it works.
I was just out with the Asian connection. I'm out again next weekend, and they live in a world where they don't understand half of it. You know,
No, well, that's it. Well, I suppose if you live in a communist regime, like they say, this is what's fucking going on, but if you speak out about it, that you just fucking
fucked.
disappear.
Absolutely fucked.
Your family's never fucking seeing you again. You know what I mean?
I said to him, I said, you should be better than this. You're Vietnamese.
Yeah.
He goes, I said, he goes, I don't care what they do in the China. We walked out of the restaurant and he walks past this guy and he grabs him and he goes, oi, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, like, yes, no, the bloke goes, no, that's not me. I said,
well, that's it.
Truth hurts.
Well, that's it. So you and the missus just having a couple of beers tonight, just chilling out?
Well, we don't really drink, so we're just going to sit back and watch that Russell Brand one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all kinds of crazy.
We don't need to drink.
It's enough. You don't need it.
We smoke DMT too. Yes.
Natural remedies.
Absolutely. Mate, well, I appreciate you very much for your fucking call. I want to get you on for our longer Discord to talk more about this fucking topic, but we got calls coming in. So, man, thank you very fucking much. Thank you very fucking much for taking the time out of the evening to call us.
No, I appreciate you guys.
Oh, and, all right. Well, thank you very much for your fucking call. I really appreciate that. We'll get you on the Discord in the coming Wednesdays, man. Thank you very much and have a fantastic night.
Thanks, man.
No, you take care. Thank you.
You too. Have a good one.
Bye.
Thanks for the fellow traveller calling again.
Yeah.
We tried to get in contact with him and he's got back.
Yeah.
And as we said, we appreciate all the calls.
Man, appreciate all the calls.
Yeah, it's good to have that different opinion, you know, of things, or like to see. I know we've had a similar discussion about this stuff, and it's good to know that there's other people out there who have similar thoughts and going not against a narrative, but you have to have an alternative to things. You can't just always believe.
I think we're in the vast majority. You know what I mean? We are the silent majority.
I know that they say the silent majority in that, and this is really appreciate your call, and the shirt's coming your way, and. Definitely in the Discord, we'll have a more deeper discussion, I think.
Absolutely.
Because it's late night rants, we've got calls coming in, and we just, you know.
But, man, he pretty much speaks the same shit that we talk about for those last fucking 2 years, you know what I mean? And he's very vocal about it, man. And, man, he's a man of fucking wealth, good stature. I mean, he's physically fucking fit, you know what I mean? Like, he's healthy, like, and that's the person you want to be, like, promoting, that sort of stuff.
Well, exactly
110%.
right. Like, you see some slob or something saying, "Oh, you got to get vaccinated, or you got to do
Why
this."
is it the slobs, man? It's always the slobs.
But why? Like, they're afraid of something because they know that they're not putting their body, like our natural body. Look what we've come through and through, you know, civilization.
A millennia,
thousands of years without this shit. All right, we can survive it. There's good reasons for like being fit and healthy and your mental, you know, stamina and stuff. But look, I'm not one to preach about that at the moment. But
I reckon you're looking good.
In the past,
I reckon you're looking good, man.
Really? Thanks,
bro.
I
reckon you look good, man. Man, it's winter bulk, bro. We'll shred down.
Winter never ends. But yeah, you know, as I was saying, like, look into it.
Yeah, straight up. Quick break.
Thanks for the call. Yeah, welcome back.
And we're back.
Yes, welcome back. Yeah, as we were discussing before, cloning.
Do we really want to go down that road again? We were talking about Joe Biden being a clone.
Oh, we all know he's clone. But Ye, or Kanye West, has recently come out of the woodworks. And he's cloned. Have you seen photos of it? Have you?
Wait, what? So,
have you seen Kanye West has been cloned?
No, I haven't. Well,
so he's recently come back from his hiatus. Wherever the fuck he was.
Is that when he was wearing the black balaclava all the time?
Yeah, so when he was ranting about certain people.
Yeah.
He's disappeared. He got married to some bird with big tits. And he's come back and he looks very puffy. Like, he doesn't look like who he is. So I'll get a comparison up there, right? So he also said...
I remember his jaw was like, they were like blown out.
It does look like it, man.
Yeah.
So whatever reason, something's happening, right?
Yeah.
And he did state, I think it was 2018, whatever, that if he ever goes missing, that is not him.
Really?
Yes. He stated that, saying, so he's like, look, if I ever go missing for an extended period of time and apparently I come back, it's not him. And the photos are fucking damning because I was looking at him and it does not look like Ye.
Well, man, he did go through that heavy phase of just perpetually wearing a balaclava. Especially, I saw on the Alex Jones show. Remember, he was going on about that. And I said to you, how do you even know that's Kanye West?
100%. And I bring this up with a few colleagues of mine, normies, and they're like, "Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, well, who is under the balaclava?" And they're looking at him and like, "That doesn't look like it."
It could be anyone under the balaclava. And
so he's either been killed. Or whatever reason, they clone him for, I don't know why.
Well, man, this goes back to our thing that we've spoken to about how they think Britney Spears has been fucking cloned.
Man, that was... All of a sudden, man, I just remember Britney Spears in school getting off her dancing. Shaved her head.
Yep.
And then she just fucking completely went...
Yeah. So then she got amnesty of all her funds.
Yeah.
And man, but now there's heaps of shit on fucking TikTok about her fucking dancing in her fucking
my hand naked.
My hand talks about this fucking all the time. Oh, let me see if I can call. Hold on.
But yeah, as I was saying, why is she cloned? Man, why the fuck is a cat in a plastic box?
Man, I got given this to me by a dude at a Chinese shop, right?
Did you curse it?
No. So I rocked in. I was actually living above this Chinese shop above Belmont Street. You came there a couple of times. Yeah, and I said to him, what was his name? Fucking Ying, I believe. And I said, Ying, I want your hot box and I want it as spicy as fuck, As spicy as fuck. What's in a hot box? Oh, just like chili, fucking tempura. Just
special sauce?
And man... They were laughing as they were fucking doing it. And man, he cooked it up, man. Man, I only had $11 to my fucking name. So this was dinner tonight and crib tomorrow, right? And I was like, bro, I'm getting the hottest box ever. But then he gave it to me and he was like, I will give you this too for good luck. Man, I had 3 bites upstairs in my apartment and I had to strip off my fucking underpants. It destroyed me, man. It destroyed me.
So, did he curse you or what?
I don't think he cursed me.
Why the fuck is it still in plastic?
Oh, I think you got to keep it in plastic, man. Keeps the dust off it.
It's shining heaps badly.
I
like it. Fascinating.
There you go. But man, yeah, she knows some shit on it, hey. She knows some shit on it.
Well, we'll get back to that about it. Yeah, Britney Spears. Fuck her, man. Honestly. Fuck celebrities, most of them. I'm telling you. Why do we care about them? Why do we fucking praise them?
I've said this to you numerous times before. It's because we still live in the feudal era. We're looking up at the castle. We're looking up at the castle, and you see all these people doing these wonderful, fantastic things. It gives you hope while you play on the field, man. We still live in the feudal system.
I have no hope.
And man, some celebrities are pretty fucking dope, man.
Name
celebrity, Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, well, my hand really does like it, like a little bit, like him a little bit too much. I do not look like Keanu Reeves.
I don't think you do, no.
So I'm a bit worried. I'm serious. He's like, oh, Keanu Reeves so hot. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Yeah, he's a handsome guy, but...
Yeah, man, what about fucking Jared Leto, bro? He's 51 years old, man.
He's a vampire.
He's 21 years old, older than us, bro. He looks better than we did at 20. He looks better than we did at 20.
I still believe...
Put a photo of him up here, man. It's fucking unbelievable how handsome that dude is.
I still believe he's a vampire.
Yeah, well, man, when they talk about, people being vampires, you've seen the Nicolas Cage vampire thing.
Yeah,
it was a photo from the Civil War. But man, do you think, you see heaps of those, do you think that it, because we've got pretty much a basic genetic pool, eventually something's got to repeat itself? You know what I mean?
Well, could it ever repeat itself in the exact same thing?
Well, when you think about it, man, say...
similarities, I understand.
Yeah.
But can it repeat itself exactly the same?
Man, maybe if the genetic pool is built like that. So if you maybe there's a dude from say the 1300s that looks like you. That's a huge genetic pool to constantly persevere and develop into something that may look like you.
Yeah, well, I guess with technology now we've got photographs. We didn't really store too much information about people's appearances back in the day.
No,
without
absolutely
shitty
not.
paintings and that.
Yeah.
So now we have this pool of information. There is a future with infinity, which goes forever, that there is possibly someone could look like one of us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Completely exact like us.
I have seen my doppelganger. I think I've told you this before. Do you remember I was living in that trap house over at Mayfield when we were about 21?
Yeah, I remember. Is that when you mowed the lawn and it spray can exploded?
Yes, yeah, we were just running over spray cans, beer bottles,
Yeah.
everything. Yeah, and then we had to get that lawnmower back, man. He was heaps pissed off.
Yeah.
So, man, I was sitting, living in this fucking share house, and, man, I had a shaved head at that point in time. And I was looking directly across the road. My mate and I were driving to go get fucking burgers.
Yep.
And he was like, look at that dude. And, man, the driver of that car was saying his mate, who looked identical to me, he was like, look at fucking him.
Yeah.
And, man, identical.
So you talk to this man?
No, but I have had fucking photos when I did have Facebook and stuff like surface of this man and be like, is this you? I'd be like, no, but we do look similar.
So
man, and he was chiseled up too.
Yeah, so it wasn't you.
No, absolutely not.
So it was a better version of you.
Yeah, I believe so, man. It might go into the multiverse or something like that. You know what I mean?
Well, the multiverse, as we bring that up, is this a dimension that is happening right now with small twists?
Everything is happening right now.
What do you mean by that?
So when you talk about the fucking multiverse, it's...
Wait, everything is happening right now, but smaller... As I said, smaller twists?
Yeah,
or...
it could be small twists. It could be anything. It's just
how many times?
It just could be theoretical. You know what I mean? So in the multiverse, you could be sitting here as a girl. I could be sitting here as a girl. We could both be sitting here like both big chads. You know what I mean?
No,
like anything is like possible.
We're chads, man. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, we make it work though, bro.
Yeah, well, that brings back to the UAPs and intelligence, non-human intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
So what would they say? So a non-human intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
So a monkey is potentially a non-human intelligence. Could a monkey potentially have, in another multiverse, the power to fucking make crafts that could travel through interdimensional?
Absolutely, man. Well, man, when you believe in string theory, man, and
I know you're well versed in string theory and you've studied this for many years. So do tell us about string theory.
So, man, a lot of people talk about fucking ghosts and they say, oh, I see a full body apparition. A full body apparition when it comes to ghosts, man, it's very fucking rare. So a lot of people, especially in the string theory environment, say that's just two dimensions lapping over. Like, man, we could be in someone's kitchen right now and they could walk and be like...
What, doing this?
Yeah, and I just saw these two fat cunts sit at the table and they just fucking disappeared. You know what I mean? That's how it fucking works.
Ah.
So, man, the best like thing that I can recommend about fucking string theory, I've made you bring this up before, is the sky, the city in the sky in China. Have you ever seen that before?
What the fuck?
No. Yeah, so there was a city in the sky over fucking China. Man, it's got skyscrapers and everything in the fucking sky, in the clouds. And NASA came out and said it was the sun reflecting off Venus, blah, 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 blah.
Of course.
But man, nature doesn't build fucking right angles. Have you never seen that?
No, I haven't, man. Honestly, I'm telling you the truth right now.
I'm pretty sure we've brought it up before. I'll show you a photo now, man, because it's fucking mind-blowing.
No, show us a photo.
It's fucking mind-blowing.
It looks like fog, man. I'll put it up.
Man, how does that look like fog? How does that look like fog?
Oh, that actually doesn't happen.
Yeah. So, man.
So, okay.
Nature doesn't build in right angles, man. Look, this.
Why couldn't nature build in right angles?
This is when it was on Chinese news and everyone was wigging out thinking it was the apocalypse.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up, actually. I haven't heard about this.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll bring it to our travellers because
this way
keep going.
Yeah, but so that is
things like this.
Probably the biggest evidence of sort of string theory, like an ecosystem going through an ecosystem. You know what I mean? And we might have been able to see them, but they might not have been able to see us. You know what I mean?
But if whatever reason, so this city that is in the sky, is it in the sky or we see it in the sky?
We see it in the sky.
Okay.
Doesn't mean it's in the sky. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I
can't believe you've never seen that shit before.
No,
yeah.
I have legit. My mind has been exploded right now.
Yeah. It's fucking dope as, man. Hey, it's fucking dope as.
It's disturbing actually. Look, I don't know what the fuck's going on, man. Honestly, I'm telling you right now. I have no idea what's happening. I don't know why we're here. I don't know what's going on in the past. I know there's a huge psyop and propaganda happening since the past 100 years for whatever reason. And now all this stuff's coming to light. I know you talk about Project Blue Beam and shit. I think that's bullshit. But
you're entitled to your opinion.
Yes, I am. This is why I made this show, man. To school you. You know? But, yeah, I don't know what's happening anymore.
Man, realistically, neither of us know what's fucking going on. Man, look, as long as I can have a beer with fucking you, man, and we can listen to some fucking dope callers, man, I'm fucking stoked on that, eh?
That's what it's about.
It is.
Like, we stated before, I love hearing the callers come in and just either school us or bring us some knowledge that we're not aware of. Like you just said here with the string theory in Chinese floating cities. That is fucking sick. And I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who've not heard about a vast majority of things we talk about because we love exploring the filth of the world out there on the internet, whatever.
We do.
And it's good to have a not an opinion, but I guess some information of what's going on.
Yeah, take an objective look.
Yeah,
take an objective look.
And there's shit out there like Dogman. We've got El Pombero. We've got the Mothman. Like cryptids like that. Yeah. And also we've got people talking about fucking stormwater drain things happening. UAPs are coming out. It's all happening, but yet no one cares. Well, not everyone, but it feels like the vast majority don't know it. So that's why we want to fucking bring it out to the people with a little bit of a comedic taste on it.
Man, if I can honestly sit here with you on my Saturday nights off, taking calls off people, fucking having a couple of beers, man, I'm fucking stoked on that. Hey, I'm absolutely fucking stoked on that. And man, you educate me on heaps of fucking weird shit. I educate you on heaps of fucking weird shit, and the people.
And then we bring it to the people who not know about it. But then there's people out there who bring it to us, and we don't know
absolutely,
which is
man.
Fucking awesome. And you might be an 18-year-old man right now going, look at these fucking pins. Do you reckon? It's like, look at these fucking pins in their little ungy room.
Maybe.
Out clubbing or whatever. But look, wake the fuck up, all right? Honestly, reality will hit you hard. And it's hit me hard right now, okay? Over the past maybe 5 years, maybe. And I wish I could change things. Whatever. But we just need to fucking get to the point what's going on here. Like, look at us here now. We're fucking recording some kind of fucking magic. People might think this is magic, but it's not. And we're questioning things that have been brought to us. I remember, being a young lad and listening to the news and going, oh, everything, what they're saying must be true. And this is what it is. And, don't believe all this other crazy shit about fucking vampires and God knows what the fuck else. But they're there. Jared Leto is a vampire. And we've seen this. All right? I'm telling you right now.
It's plausible, man.
Everything's plausible. There's clones. Anyway. Look to the skies.
All right. So are we signing off now?
We're going to sign off. Hope if we get another caller, we'll come back.
Yeah, we'll jump back on.
But if not, love you all. Thanks for the calls. We had the Capital. Oh, sorry.
Peanut Capital King.
Peanut Capital.
Yep.
Great call from him.
And the COVID conspiracist.
Conspiracy.
Yes.
But yeah, anyway. Peacock.
Thank you very much for watching.
Thank you.
Keep the calls coming.
Stay sweaty.
Stay sweaty.